mods. We're back in the building. Got a lot of questions from you subscribers, and let's talk about a few of them. So, a lot of you guys have this head unit right here, which is the basic head unit in your Jaguar X types, your X types, XJs, and your S types. A lot of you guys have this basic unit, right? And you want to be able to swap it to this unit. You want to figure out, how can I take this out and install one of these premium head units, navigation systems. And so what we can do is I'm going to show you how you can switch from this to this and build. What we're going to do, we're going to build a harness for this, because a lot of you guys, you like to keep your OEM set up, right? You want to keep it OEM. That's good for you. You love OEM stuff. That's perfect. But you like to have this unit instead of this unit, because this has a little bit more gizmos. It has navigation, all kinds of stuff. Even though it's outdated.
1,000 whistles.
1,000 whistles, yeah. And
1,000 whistles?
Yeah. And so what you want to do is you want to pull this one out and direct fit this one in there. And they're all over eBay. You could pick one of these up real easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to build a harness for this to fit your particular vehicle, XJ, S-type, X-type, the whole shebang. Because they're all the same kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a harness for this. And say if you have any issues with your head units, right? Your head unit turns black. You get that black screen, or you have a code down in the window right here, 5151, whatever. I'm going to show you guys how to fix it. So what I want you to do, though, is hit the like button if you want to see videos of me showing you guys how to fix, the black screen, or if something, or the colors are flickering or whatever. You just hit the like button if you want to make videos on how to fix these stock head units. Now, I'm going to fire these up. I'm going to turn all these on right now, and you're going to see how they turn on. Also, if you have an XJ and S type, XJ, S type, and X type, you can actually add one of these screens also. So if you want to add one of these Android screens, that's another option. A lot of people like the OEM, that's fine. But if you want to switch to a new modern screen, I'll show you even how to do that also. So let's turn this on so you can see everything light up. And what I can actually do also, I can even add into this screen, I can even add Android into this screen. And I'm going to show you how I do it real quick right now. What we're going to do is, you see this 7-inch screen, we transfer this 7-inch screen into here, and it gives it better high quality, 1080, and it's going to look a lot crisper. And when you put this in here, it'll end up looking like one of these. And so let's turn everything on. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fire this up. See all this you're going to see this come on, this come on. I think this one will come on. That will come on also. But this one's for your XF right here. I'm going to put, this is if you have a Jaguar XF. I even have a screen for this. And you can actually use this particular screen, and you can actually use a box. You've seen some of my videos. I made a video about this where you can switch over to Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So look into my video files on my playlist, and you'll see the video I made for this. And then also I made a video for the XF, which I put a 10-inch screen in there also. So I got a few things I done with the XF. And you'll see throughout the video, you'll see some XF stuff, as well as the X type, XJ, S type, all that good stuff. So let's fire these puppies up, and let's see what we got. So if you see, it's all firing up right now. And let's see, we got this one. See this one right here, fired up. We got this one turned on, that one turned on also. So look at this one, Babs. See how that's firing up? That's got your Jaguar logo and everything. So what we do is we usually take this screen and put it here. So this screen actually has the updated 1080p screen in there. And so what it'll do, it'll fire up, and it's actually going to kind of look like that. See that one? That's for your S-types, XJs, your X-types. That's the Android unit, which you can put in there instead of using any of these. If you don't want to go use your stock unit, the biggest thing is, if you don't want to use your stock unit, you can go to this unit, which you'll see in the video, which you can actually, I show you. We're going to go through all the series on how we install all this stuff. This is just the introduction to the series. So this is how that looks, right? Now, this is your regular screen. You know, you can get you hit agree. Let's see if I can hit it. There you got your maps and stuff like that. And then you got, this is your regular screen, right? And what we're going to do right now, this screen, see the way this is all laid out? I can unplug this and plug it into here, and you'll see this into here. Okay, so I've unplugged this one, plugged it into here, and so now you get the Android on top of in your actual screen. And so you'll have your Spotify, your YouTube, your Google Maps, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, everything in there. And we're going to build a harness. We're going to show you how to do all this stuff. And when I show you how to do all this stuff, you're going to go through series. So I want you to follow the video. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff on this. You can actually see some series and how radio started back in the day. Jaguar was one of the big innovators in this stuff. So I want you to watch it from beginning to end. And then the next, I think part two, I think we'll start going into the wiring and how to hook everything up. Part 3 will be like the final in the car setup. And then I want you guys, remember I told you to hit the like button if you want me to show you how to fix these things. Say you got a stock unit and the screen's black, like I said earlier, and you have problems with it, just type it down in the comments and I'll make a video about it. So just hit the like button. There's more likes I see down there, the more videos I'm going to make just to help you guys. I just want to be, if you like your unit stock, what we can do, and if for some reason you have a problem, I could help you fix it. I diagnose it, the whole 9 yards. Like right now, I'm building this unit right here. This unit is going to be just like that one. I'm building this, and it's got all the components I've added to it. It looks a little rat nest right now, but we use one of these boards. And what we did also over here, right now I'm building a better unit. Instead of using all this junk, we're going to be just using this. This board is going to be our new board, and it's 50,000 times faster. Remember, I showed you in one of the videos what we're going to be doing, and you see this is going to be the back plate for it. Let me see if I can find a empty screen right here. So what we're doing is, remember I showed you one of the videos. This is going to be, that's that right there. So this is going to fit right in here in the back. And all you're going to simply do is plug all your little things in here. All your little things are going to be plug and play right here. And so I'm going to make it so easy for you guys to do it. Remember I told you before, it's been a long time I said we're going to do all this. But I've been testing it, trying it out. I don't want you to go do all this stuff and it doesn't work. So maybe in the second or third video, you'll see this in operation, okay? So follow along, watch the video. Don't lose anything. Don't skip the video because you won't learn anything, all right? So guys, come on now. Let's get into this video. Stop wasting time. All right, let's do it. Coming up, you can create that yourself. And with the boot screen, it starts up just like that. And then it's going to go into this other thing where it's going to show you the Jaguar logo. And that's going to come up. You can make this boot screen as long as you want. You want it short. But there you go. And as you can see, it has the Jaguar logo. Then it goes straight into Android. You don't have to going straight into Android. You can go straight into your original unit. So right now, as you can see, you got all the icons there. You got audio, file. As we press the button, this will go back to the stock screen. So you can go straight back into your stock screen, and that's how it actually works. So that's an example of what we're going to be doing on these units. So let's get into the next section of this video, and you can see as we progress what we are actually doing, just to help you guys on adding a few little extra little things to this actual head unit. We're not going crazy, just adding a few little things which is up to date with today's stuff. All right. You guys been asking a lot about the audio systems in these Jaguars and Range Rovers.
True.
Now, Jaguar, you gotta imagine though, back in the day, I think 2002, 2003, 2004, and 5, they came out with a nice Alpine head unit. They came out with the navigation version, and they came out with the other version. They got two versions. And I'm going to show you that upstairs a little later. I'm going to show you a little bit of wiring and all kinds of stuff I'm going to show you. But now, with all that being said, they've come out with these aftermarket head units, and I'm pretty surprised because I wanted to keep all my stuff stock. But keeping it stock, sometimes the button starts to mess up and all kinds of stuff. So I thought I'd try it out. I'm going to give it a shot. And then I gave it a shot, and guess what? It was actually good. You get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and I'm going to show you right down here on the screen. And I'm going to show you a little bit of history on it. So, like, here's the screen right here, right? Now, point it back at me. That's the screen what you just saw right there. You don't have to put this screen in there. This is just me trying it out years ago to see if it works and if it's any good. You don't have to do that. We're gonna go into this video where I'm gonna show you to do some stock stuff. If you like your radio stock, your head unit stock, I'm gonna show you how to even get Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, YouTube, everything on that screen. Also, I'll show you even if you went out and bought the navigation stock unit and you want to put it into the other, the other, not the so premium one, the one with all the little buttons on it, the first version, if you want to do a swap, I'm going to show you how to build a harness and do the swap, okay? So, and even if your head unit, say you got the navigation screen, which is a stock unit, and you're getting codes like 5151, 5152, I think it is, and the screen is black, I'm going to show you how to fix that. Do a little bit of soldering. I'm going to show you a couple of things on that. If you have problems with your head units, your stock one or the newer one, you put it down in the comments, ask me a question, and I'll make a video about it. So we're going to go through this video. I'm going to give you a little history on the head units itself also. So you're going to watch that also. So this is going to be a packed video. So right now, I'm going to show you on this screen how you're going to get the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and I got two phones. We have an Apple phone and we have an Android phone. So I'm going to show you how to get them both started and get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay on here. This particular unit has your regular stuff. It has your YouTube. It's got all your YouTube stuff. Netflix. Let me show you your Netflix.
Google Maps.
Oh yeah, Google Maps too. Yeah. So you got you got your regular stuff on here. Your Netflix. You go here. If you got you like shows, you can get all your little shows.
We're good. How about you? What have you been up to?
My uncle tried to train a peacock and he
So say that we want you to feel comfortable. So if at any point you are not, please let me know.
Holy shit. Looks like we got a superstar in the pack.
Oh, are you talking about me?
She talks like that? You're amazing.
I mean, I think you're all beautiful, so.
Classic hottest one shit to say.
Okay, you're all beautiful. And just to cover our bases, what we're doing here is when we're washing the cars, we're also checking the tire depth.
Sexy.
I mean, it is when you do it. Anyway, this is a tire depth gauge. And, oops, thing time? Yep. This is a tire depth gauge. And it is
all right.
Yellow or red, that means...
All right, that's enough. Now, back to me, babe. All right, so, like I was saying before, we got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay in here. And let me get this going right here. And so what we can do, I'm going to show you on the screen right here. So you have your plug wire right here like this. And you're going to plug it right into here. Actually, let's do the Android phone first. So here's your Android phone. I'm going to plug that in. And if you see, can you put it to the screen, Babs? It connects. Now you're going to have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. So you have your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay like normal. You can get the screen even wide, bigger screen if you want. You got YouTube music on here. You can play all your music stuff on here. You got your Spotify. So now you got your Spotify stuff. That's pretty cool. So I'm sure you guys all know about all this. So you got your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which is pretty cool. And you can make this screen itself bigger if you want. So now let's go to Apple CarPlay. We're going to go to Apple CarPlay now. So we've got an Apple CarPlay phone. And let's get this on. So this is an Apple phone. And I'm going to plug this puppy in. If you see right here, it's connecting. Look right down here, Babs. Connecting to the Apple phone. There's your Apple phone right there. And so what we're going to do is, let me show you what else you got on here. So that's your screen.
Do you want to do that again? I think I missed when it was connecting on the screen.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's cool. And so, like your regular Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. So we got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay established, all right? You got your regular settings and all. If you want to add more apps and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But as we've seen, you can do your hotspot right here if you want. This is, you can put your hotspot right here. You got your regular maps, Google Maps. And so, let's see right here, save, always. So that's your Google Maps. So you all know about all this, right? So that's your Google Maps. And you got your regular radio station stuff. If you want to tune into any radio station, whatever you want. That looks good. Did I show you Spotify already, Babs?
Yes.
All right. And then there's your little equalizer. And here's your air conditioning. This is going to be your fan if you want to turn your air conditioning on. You can turn it to the front. You got max AC. All your seats, your windows, all that kind of good stuff. I'm just running through this real quick for you guys. Now you hit this right here. This is for your surround sound. And this right here for your bass filters, equalizer. If you want it in the rear, you want it in the driver, co-pilot. I'm just running through this real quick because we're going to get to the main video. And right here, you got all your apps right here. So you can put all your apps like that. You got Tubi, whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. So I showed you all that. You guys got an idea what's going on. So you got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And we're going to go into upstairs. I'm going to show you with the older units. If you want an OEM unit, I'm going to show you how you can put all this stuff in the OEM unit. Remember the videos I had made before? Now I'm back. I finally got it all laid out for you guys. And so first of all, we're going to go into another segment in where you're going to see the history of radios being made and how it all started at the beginning. And Jaguar was part of that, the technology. And so let's go into it right now, guys. Love you guys. Get ready for the video. Let's do this.
Welcome to Den Tech Mods. Buckle up, audio enthusiasts. We're about to take a wild ride through the history of car audio, from crackling cassettes to crystal clear digital sound. This journey will have your ears perking up and your fingers tapping the steering wheel, ready to crank up the volume on automotive audio evolution. Let's hit the road. Picture this, it's the 1930s and you're cruising down the street in your shiny new automobile. The only sounds you hear are the rumble of the engine and the wind whistling through the windows. But wait, what's that? A tiny radio, barely audible over the road noise, is playing your favorite tune. This, my friends, was the humble beginning of car audio. Fast forward to the 1960s and we're greeted by the king of car radio, the 8-track tape. These bulky cartridges were the first real portable music option for drivers. Sure, they had their quirks like abruptly cutting off in the middle of a song, but hey, it was better than nothing, right? But the real revolution came in the 1970s with the introduction of the cassette tape. Suddenly, music lovers could create their own mixtapes and blast them on the go. Remember frantically rewinding or fast-forwarding to find your favorite track? Ah, those were the days. As we cruise into the 1980s and 90 seconds, car audio took a giant leap forward with the arrival of the CD player. Crystal clear sound, no more tape hiss, and the ability to skip tracks at the push of a button. It was like magic. Car enthusiasts started installing massive subwoofers and powerful amplifiers, turning their vehicles into rolling concerts. Now let's shift gears and talk about the present day. Gone are the days of fumbling with CDs or cassettes while trying to keep your eyes on the road. Enter the era of Android head units and touchscreen displays. These high-tech marvels are like having a smartphone built right into your dashboard. Navigation, music streaming, hands-free calling, it's all at your fingertips. But wait, there's more. The latest car audio systems are taking things to a whole new level. We're talking about massive screens that would make your living room TV jealous. Some of these bad boys are stretching up to 12 inches or more, giving you a cinematic experience right in your driver's seat. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about those of us who prefer good old-fashioned buttons? Well, fear not. Manufacturers have heard your cries. Many new systems are incorporating physical buttons alongside their touchscreens, giving you the best of both worlds. No more accidentally changing the radio station when you hit a pothole. These new systems aren't just about looks, though. They're packing some serious audio punch. We're talking about multi-speaker setups with dedicated subwoofers, tweeters, and everything in between. Some high-end systems even use advanced algorithms to create a 3D sound experience that'll make you feel like you are sitting front row at a concert. But what if you're cruising in a classic ride? Don't worry, the future of car audio hasn't forgotten about you. Aftermarket manufacturers are creating head units that blend modern technology with retro aesthetics. Imagine having Apple CarPlay or Android Auto in your '67 Mustang, all while maintaining that vintage look. It's like time travel for your ears. Speaking of the future, buckle up because things are about to get wild. We're talking about augmented reality displays that project information onto your windshield, voice-activated everything, and systems that can learn your music preferences and create custom playlists on the fly. And for all you electric vehicle enthusiasts out there, the future of car audio is looking especially bright with near-silent. Powertrains, audio engineers have a blank canvas to work with. We might see systems that can create custom engine sounds or even use the car's body as one giant speaker. Talk about surround sound. But perhaps the most exciting development on the horizon is the integration of artificial intelligence into car audio systems. Imagine a system that can read your mood based on your driving style and facial expressions, then select the perfect soundtrack to match. Feeling stressed in traffic? Your car might automatically switch to some soothing classical tunes to help you relax. Of course, with all this technology comes the question of privacy and data security. Future car audio systems will need to strike a balance between personalization and protecting user information. It's a challenge, but one that manufacturers are already working to address. As we wrap up our journey through car audio history, it's clear that we've come a long way from those first crackling radios, from 8 tracks to AI-powered sound systems. The evolution of in-car entertainment has been nothing short of revolutionary, so the next time you hop in your ride and crank up the tunes, take a moment to appreciate just how far we've come. With Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, also Google Maps and Waze. Telling your car to play your favorite song with a tap on a button has come a long way, with also YouTube playing in the background is incredible. Now that's what I call a smart sound system. Remember, whether you're rocking out to the latest hits or cruising to some oldies but goodies, car audio has always been about one thing, enhancing the joy of the open road. So keep those speakers bumping, those subwoofers thumping, and enjoy the ride. The future of car audio is looking and sounding brighter than ever. Part 2 will be where to purchase your unit from trusted companies. Part 3, how to install them.
Yeah, this is Dead Tech Mods in the building. So I want you guys to subscribe and like. Make sure you hit the like button because that'll tell me that you want these particular videos. We got a lot of stuff going. We got the XF videos with the supercharger. We putting a smaller pulley, bigger pulley, all that kind of stuff. We got our X-type, XJs, S-types, all that stuff. Please hit the like button because that's going to show me that you guys want some more of this stuff. And it's great to have you guys on board with me. And you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later. All right, here we go.